G'day viewers, so I'm making a little meter test panel here. Sort of what Raymond has, or Rodeco 2007 has, like a panel. Stands it up and you can just universally bolt meters onto it. It's nice and portable, and I can put whatever electricity meter I want on that and test it. Hook them up, test them, and just go through the process of testing them. Make it a lot easier. Just got to find a good I've got some more of this plywood. I got a new piece in the shed, so I'll just cut some of that to fit that. Bolt the meters on. I could just do some meter accuracy tests and other stuff on this little panel here. That way I won't have to worry about sitting them on the workbench and balancing them. Just hang them straight up, connect them up and done. It's coming along quite well. Just it's about probably 60 by 20 RHS there. That's about 40 by 10. There's some channel, 1 inch wide by ½ inch thick. The scrap bits of metal here I got, this is all scrap stuff. 20 by 20 RHS at the top, give it some rigidity. Nice and strong. Fairly heavy gauge at the base, thickness. I want a lot of weight in the base, so the meter, when I put the meters on, it's not going to fall over. That's actually worked out quite well. Made out of just offcuts and scrap bits of metal there. We're never going to use these bits of channel. I'm just going to scrap them. I might as well put them to good use and make something like this out of them. So bolt the plywood to here, that wall area, and bolt the meters on. I can also use it to test my time switches as well. So I'll go see how much plywood I've got. Okay viewers, I cut a nice square bit out of here. Try and cut it so I can minimise waste of this plywood. And this plywood will bolt on the front like that. The meters will go on there. Perfect. It's going to work out quite well. Nice and padding in the concrete. But in the caravan, make a nice little room spot or area in there. Set it up in there, should be pretty level. So I'll cut that out and stick it on there when I get some spare time. Okay viewers, I'm in the process of bolting this plywood on now. Oh yeah, pretty thick. About 12mm thick. Made in Chile. Trust bloody Bunnings. Expect something else to be made in Australia, but no, made in Chile. Bloody Bunnings. Anyway, let's put these in. I've only got 4 left of these 8 gauge screws, 30mm. So one there, one there, one there, one there, should do it. Put a meter right here at the top. Should be balanced alright. That should work out quite well. Okay viewers, I only guessed it knee height, held a drill against my knee, moved over to the next one, and that's how I measured my height. I got them pretty well spot on there, not bad. That top one was a bit cockeyed, but it's still in line with the bottom one. Now these ones, all 3 of them line up. It's not bad for not using a ruler or marking. Alright, so I'll put the meter about here, try and find a good centre of balance, about here I reckon. Too high I think it's going to flip forward. About here I bolt the meter to, any of the meters, and I just test them on this. So let's give it a dust over and take it to my caravan and hook a meter up to it. Okay, if yours screws on an angle there, I can hook meters up really nicely now, and I can adjust it if need be depending on the hook style the meter uses. So it's one of the other, like the email one here, or the MK have the big chunky baker like there. I can't get the screw, I can change the screw and put a longer screw in to accommodate to test one of these meters. Perfect. Now all I do is wire this thing up. And yeah, try and test out that rate changer if I can remember the combination, how that wires up. Let's get this thing hooked up and tested. Okay, viewers, I said I hooked a 460 volt 2-phase meter hooked up to single phase. Technically it's a 1 phase, but uses 2 230 volt lines, 460 volt. So it has 2 230 volt phase is going into one potential coil. So it's got a 460 volt potential coil. Basically what I've done is wire it up on a normal single phase outlet. Active comes in, you follow your wiring diagram there. You see that little fine line there, comes up, 3 potential coil, it comes and taps off this second, last one here. So there and there are my potential coil. So it goes here, out, there and jump together, so that energizes a potential coil. Active comes out of the load coil, and out into this one. So that energizes the thing fully. There's no neutral on this meter. Neutrals are hooked up separately, so it just runs off the phase. So there's my neutral, there's my earth. Make sure I've got a good connection to earth there before I plug it in. Let's do some tests on continuity. Put the camera up there so you can see it beep, and I'll do some tests. Okay, active in and the metal body, no leakage, that's good. Active out to the metal body, that's good, no leakage. And that's good. On the other side as well. And the middle two, I think the middle two here are somehow hooked up to the rate changer. I know what that one there's supposed to be for there. Half the wiring diagram zipped off there. So now let's test the earth. So go in there to the metal body. There you go, the beep. That's good. We're properly earthed. That's safe to use now. I get me load, plug a little load into that in the variac, turn it up slowly to ensure everything's safe, so we can watch that thing spin. That's on the 9 there. Get that set up and we can do an accuracy test. I'm expecting it to go slow though, as I'm running a 460 volt meter on 230 volts. Okay, variac's on. That's going into my meter. Turn it up slowly. Hang on a minute, I didn't turn the power point on. Oops. Now the meter should start to move. Load's increasing. That's it. 240 volts. Yeah, need more volts for the potential coil, see? 460 volt meter won't work on 230. Alright, take the variac off. Run it normally. Power off. Well, now it's running correctly. Okay, it's humming. Yeah, I need more volts for the potential coil, see? Half the voltage to the potential coil doesn't work. Yeah, it's 12 amps going through that. It's a 10 amp meter. So turn that off. Let's try something else. Yeah, the potential coils on this one, they're both hooked up together in series. So in order for them to get 460 volts, 460 volts goes in, the two 230 volt coils in series. So that's how it's set up. Very quiet meter, no humming. Well, let's turn it on, and that's why the disc doesn't move, because it's not at 120 volts each of the potential coils is not generating enough flux. That's why this doesn't work. There's supposed to be a switch that goes now livens this up to a separate, which taps off this middle one. And that livens up in there to a time switch, and that energizes a magnet and moves that needle to change your rates. So yeah. Yeah, not enough volts in the potential coils to get some flux, so unfortunately I could modify and put them both in parallel so they're both getting 240 volts to simulate a 460 volt setup, but I don't really want to wreck the meter and do that, so thanks for watching.